Well, a constant argument in my house is getting my youngest one to eat those vegetables. And I know I'm not alone when I say this. Chef Mary is back to offer us some help and ideas on how to make those kiddos eat veggies and how to make it fun. Chef Mary, it's good to see you.
Good to see you, Claudia. And honestly, hearing you talk about that, like it is, like, believe me, I've got 10-year-old twins at home, and every time I tell them to eat their veggies, it's just a fight. But I've got a couple tricks up my sleeve.
Okay, let's go through those because I need some help.
All right, so first thing I like to do is I like to make smoothies.
Okay.
And frozen mango or frozen pineapple or frozen bananas, I throw them into a blender with some blueberries and to try to hide the color of the spinach that I put in there. I also love to use protein powder, which is a vegetable protein powder. This protein powder is amazing because it's only made from veggies and takes all the protein from those veggies, and then I add it in there as well. What I love about this is that my kids think it's the funnest thing ever, and they think it's like ice cream, so they drink it.
Yes, and see, I like where you're going with this, Chef Mary. They don't exactly know that we have put veggies in there. They're just loving it. Now, I've also heard that you can sneak veggies into baked goods. What's your take on this, and how would you do it?
So, it's funny because I absolutely always get veggies in baked goods. So, look at these muffins. They're freaking delicious and they look amazing. But these are zucchini muffins with some chocolate chips. So, the kids love it. They don't know what they're eating, but they love it. Same thing with carrot cake. I put a lot of carrots in there, and sometimes I would puree some apples in there just to make it healthier. But these brownies also have black beans in them.
Oh, my goodness.
You would never know.
No, my kid would totally go for those brownies. That is a wonderful idea. Okay, I also heard that there is a way to kind of get those veggies in some delicious quesadillas. How did you manage to do that?
Yeah, so, my kid, I like to just play with them and have them be really interactive with the cooking process. But one thing I love to do is, like with these chicken quesadillas, I try to, I get a rotisserie chicken, I throw it in quesadillas, I add some black beans in there or some roasted red peppers, or sometimes if the kids are being finicky, some butternut squash, because they can't tell the difference between the cheese, the color of the cheese, and squash. And they love it. Just make sure you're giving them some, instead of sour cream, use yogurt, because it's a lot higher in proteins, a lot less in fat, but it tastes basically the same.
Take that, Anna. That is my 9-year-old that refuses to eat those vegetables. Just so bad about it. Okay, protein pasta, I hear, is kind of like a big thing right now. Is that something that you can talk about this morning?
It is. I love chickpea pasta. It is so healthy for you, so much fiber and a lot of protein. And if you just put it, you can make mac and cheese, get rid of the Kraft mac and cheese, buy the regular chickpea pasta at the grocery store and make, get a can of Alfredo sauce and throw some chicken in there, and you have an amazing chicken bake that is made with really healthy pasta. I love it. My kids don't even know that it's not regular wheat pasta.
Yeah, I just love it. I need to be...
I love putting pretzels in my sauce too, like in my red sauce, and they have no idea.
They have no idea. See, this is smart cooking, and of course you are also keeping it nutritional for the kiddos. Chef Mary, thank you so much for being with us this morning. It's so good to see you.
You too. You're welcome.
Okay, everybody, there you go. Chef Mary, I'm going to have to try some of those recipes that she just filled us in on, especially to get those kiddos to eat those vegetables. Make sure you follow Chef Mary. You can totally follow her on social media. Just search for her handle at Chef Mary Nguyen.